Hello, Houston Texans fans. Today we have news you can't miss, so get ready because there's a lot of important information coming. Before we begin, we'd like to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and stay up to date with all the latest news about our Houston Texans. Don't forget to leave a like, which really strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the team's most passionate fans. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. Texans general manager raises concerns about Joe Mixon's return from injury. Joe Mixon will be unavailable for the Texans until at least Week 5, but his absence could extend beyond that. General manager Nick Caserio didn't give a definitive answer Wednesday when asked if the Pro Bowl running back will play in 2025. We'll see. We'll take it one day at a time, Caserio said via ESPN's DJ Bienam. We'll evaluate these guys after 4 weeks and see where they are in their progression, and then we'll make a decision. Mixon is on a reserve/NFI list, which guarantees he will miss the first month of the season. A persistent foot/ankle injury has proven challenging for a smooth recovery process, and Caserio's comments Wednesday don't inspire confidence that it will be a minimal absence for Mixon. Houston's rushing game appears uncertain with Mixon not on the roster. The former Bengal had a solid debut for the Texans in 2024, surpassing the 1,000-yard rushing mark for the 5th time and scoring 12 total touchdowns, tying for the second highest number of his career. Mixon would have another heavy workload in 2025 after recording 245 carries last season. Now, his forecast for next season may not include any game action. Free agent Nick Chubb is in position to handle the initial workload until Mixon is fit. The former Brown star failed to regain his previous form upon returning to action in 2024, so there are questions about his ability to serve as an effective running back at this point in his career. The Texans also have returning players Dameon Pierce and Daryl Gunbow on the roster, as well as 4th-round rookie Woody Marks. Mixon has 2 years remaining on his contract, but none of his $8 million base salary for 2026 is guaranteed. His financial future, therefore, will largely depend on his ability to return to action at some point this season, something that would be welcomed by a Texans team looking to emerge as a true AFC contender. Mixon's recovery progress in the coming weeks will be a key factor for the team. Houston Texans linked to compelling Joe Mixon replacement. The Houston Texans have been linked to an intriguing replacement for running back Joe Mixon. The Houston Texans suddenly find themselves in dire need of running back help after Joe Mixon's trip to the NFI list, meaning the Pro Bowler will miss the first 4 games of the season. The Texans signed Nick Chubb as a free agent and selected Woody Marks in the NFL draft, but Chubb is a shadow of his former self, and Marks was a day 3 pick. Therefore, Houston desperately needs to add to its backfield before facing the Los Angeles Rams in Week 1, and Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox offer a potential solution for the Texans. Former Denver Broncos halfback Audric Estime. Audric Estime could be the Texans' best option. A powerful runner at Notre Dame, Estime averaged a solid 4.1 yards per carry as a rookie for the Denver Broncos last season. Knox wrote, however, he was released as part of Denver's backfield overhaul. His combination of youth and potential makes him an intriguing target. The Broncos are also not expected to re-sign Estime to their practice squad, so he should be available for trade in the coming days. Estime rushed for 310 yards and a few touchdowns in limited action during his rookie season in 2024. The former 5th-round pick had an impressive college career at Notre Dame, racking up 1,341 yards and 18 touchdowns on 6.4 yards per carry during his final season in 2023. The 6'1", 230-pound bruiser would certainly give Houston, at the very least, a solid option for short runs and potentially more. After all, Estime is only 22 years old, so he has plenty of room to grow, and with Mixon out, he should have ample opportunities with the Texans. Mixon was one of the few consistent sources of offense for Houston last season, so being without the 29-year-old for at least the first 4 weeks of 2025 will be difficult. The Texans need to find a solution as soon as possible, and Estime may very well be the best option available. So, Texans fans, would you like to see Audric Estime in the blue and red uniform? Or do you think the franchise should target another running back? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Houston Texans news.